Isn't the idea of patriarchy oppressing women based on a false premise?
In today's day and age, absolutely.
Okay.
Women's suffrage was 100 years ago.
Okay. When men were in charge, didn't they still make laws to protect women?
Yes.
Yeah.
If we
Like
lived
I
in a
was saying earlier.
matriarchy, would women make laws to protect men?
Fuck
I mean,
no.
They should.
But they
Okay,
won't.
why aren't feminists fighting for those laws right now?
Because feminists are a fucking loud minority.
If women have been historically oppressed, where did the expression "ladies first" come from?
Smoking a doobie.
Cuz, let the bitches go. You gotta let the ladies go first. The ladies, look at her. Like, look, why wouldn't you let her go first?
We real bad bitches. You gotta let a real bad bitch go. Like,
Society, where did all these laws come from that protect women and punish men?
that's a good one too. That's a really good one too.
Misogyny.
Honestly, I feel like it would probably have boiled down from
The patriarchy.
either men that have like more of a feminine mindset, not to be like offensive, or like just men that have, you know, daughters and wives and just I don't know where to make that specifically not for them, but like essentially for them, you know, to not only protect their daughters and wives and stuff, but everybody's daughters and wives.
Do you think that patriarchy
You know how like when people like see a comment, they could have 25 good comments on the post and they get one bad one and all the good ones just disappear? I swear that's what women think about whenever they think about men and men and women in history. They think men have always just voyaged across the seas to kill everybody in the village and essay the women and take in all the kids to be their own, and they think that all men are just abusive and just terrible men. Whenever society has always been protect our fucking women. I don't know any society where they just instantly just torture our women. Like our women are essential to us evolving and growing as a species since forever. So why in the fuck do people just always think that men want to take advantage of women whenever 99% of men only care about protecting women?
Do you think that patriarchy is the cause of gender roles, or is it the result of gender
No,
roles?
gender roles are natural because of physiology and biology.
Right. Men were the hunters and women were the gatherers, right?
Yeah, I think it's kind of caused by, if you look at like the 1950s, the 60s American nuclear family, it was very definitive on what the gender roles of the man and the woman were, which I think has definitely contributed to the way we view a patriarchal society today and how we're trying to transgress from that.
Do you think patriarchy is the cause of gender roles, or is it the result of gender roles?
Result.
Historically, weren't men in the productive sphere while women were in the reproductive sphere?
Absolutely.
I feel like in that point in time, it was more so like, you know, ladies cook, ladies clean, ladies take care of the babies, while the man handles, you know, all the outside business,
Oh,
takes care of
so
bringing in the
hard.
income and all that fun stuff. So I feel like
All that fun stuff, all that stress, all that strain, all that time away from your family and kids just so that they can survive and live in a house. Oh man, what a fun, thrilling life it is for a man to have to go out and break his fucking back and risk his life to make money for his family. Man, what a fucking lovely life. Like, that's so annoying. Like, men do that shit because they know that they have to. They do that shit because it makes them happy to bring fulfillment to their family. They do it to that because it's literally what men have to do, because that's what we're brought up through an evolution to do, is to take care of our kids and our fucking spouse. But the fact that they want to throw it in our face like it's fucking fun, like we wouldn't rather be out fishing or playing sports or hunting or playing video games or watching TV or just sitting on the couch relaxing. Y'all think we're out having a blast. It's not. There ain't nothing fun about work. Most of the motherfuckers that work are working. They aren't at a job that they enjoy because there's not that many jobs that are enjoyable. It's so fucking selfish, and it's so just disrespectful to any fucking man that's ever done anything for this world.
like that's where that kind of originated from.
Isn't patriarchy just a natural evolution of men and women just giving into their expected roles?
No, because not every woman is reproducing. Not every woman wants to be a woman. Not every woman wants to have kids. So if you're putting women in this position where it's only put to reproduce, then you're silencing every other voice that we have. We're not only here to reproduce, and men aren't here to be laborers. So when you put it in that way, What are you saying? We're just here to pop out babies?
Well, did I ever say all women are all men? I'm just generalizing and
Right.
saying.
Yeah, you're generalizing, and that's an issue.
It's,
You know,
it's not. That's your issue, is that you think this one fucking minority group matters so much. Like, yes, they matter, but the fact that y'all think that men don't have to be laborers, what are we able to do then? What is our other option? Y'all don't have to be moms. That's perfectly fucking fine with y'all. What are we supposed to do if we're not supposed to be laborers? We're be bums and live on a block? Be bums and what are we supposed to do? There's nothing else that we could possibly do other than be laborers to live on. Yo, that's why, and that's one thing that I do agree with the feminist movement, is that I'm fine, that I'm glad that y'all can go out and work if you want to. But it's not that y'all want to no more. Y'all have to now, because y'all fought so fucking much now that every woman has to have a job because the pay wage is cut in half and we can't survive on just one income no more. It's so annoying. So fucking annoying. And if you ask a majority of women, they would rather be at home cooking and cleaning, taking care of their kids. Because why would you not want to be around your fucking kids? If you don't want to have kids, that's all on you. But don't act like you're a majority when you're not. You're an abnormally. You're a small number of female. And if you don't want them in your 20s, that's okay. But don't pretend like you're not going to want them in the future.
I'd argue that women were involved in some critical inventions. Radiation.
Can you name 5 famous female inventors? I'll give you one, Madame Curie.
That's the one I was thinking of. That's cheating. 5 famous
All right,
female
4.
inventors. You know, I think it is a bit of a numbers game. There aren't as many famous female inventors, historians, mathematicians, any in those powerful roles historically as there were men.
That is correct. In fact, until the 70s, until the feminist movement.
So isn't patriarchy just the natural evolution
what have
of
y'all
men and
created
women
since
just
then?
giving into their expected roles?
Of course.
So why is
do you
patriarchy?
say?
So isn't patriarchy just the natural evolution of men and women just giving into their expected roles?
Of course.
So why is patriarchy seen as such a bad thing when women always expected men to provide?
Because they're the devil.
Isn't the idea of patriarchy oppressing women based on a false premise?
Of course.
Isn't the idea of patriarchy oppressing women based on a false premise?
In today's day and age, absolutely.
Okay.
Women's suffrage was 100 years ago.
Okay. When men were in charge, didn't they still make laws to protect women?
Yes.
Yeah.
If we
Like
lived
I
in a
was saying earlier.
patriarchy, would women make laws to protect men?
Fuck
I mean,
no.
they should.
But they
Okay,
won't.
why aren't feminists fighting for those laws right now?
Because feminists are a fucking loud minority.
If women have been historically
that's
oppressed,
facts.
where are the
I gotta end that shit here. Video time limit's almost up. If you liked it, please leave me a like. If you got any suggestions, anything you want to say back to me, just comment down below. I'll read all of them. And if you fuck with me, please give me a subscription. And deuces.
Get your guap. There's grown men out here with kids and they ain't never spent a dollar. You's a lame nigga with no brain, nigga. Money never made me change, nigga. I'm the same nigga. Free big talk about that cage, nigga. He a grave digger. Work the block just like a slave, nigga. I'm a maid, nigga. Put my team on till we